Me and Juice was in the same math class, bro. Same gym class, bro.
So you and Juice WRLD was in the
same math class, same. That's how I met him, man.
So how was Juice WRLD as a person, like before the fame?
He didn't know himself. He didn't know himself for real. See, everybody not gonna speak because I want to say the real, and I'm not undermining him. He had a pure heart that he didn't like, but he didn't have a dad, so he wanted to tap into the gang shit sometimes, man. But he always knew bigger. Like that's why he made the music he made. Because we used to talk on the phone for hours. Like it's a tweet that been going viral around.
So you mentioned you grew up without a father. It's a lot of people who can relate to you.
For sure.
Unfortunately. So how was that growing up without a father, bro?
Doing my research, without a dad in the house, most kids grow up with behavior problems. Look, I literally chose to hang around in the Heights, folks. Shout out to Heights boys. I gotta shout them out, folks. Nigga, we used to go around beating up everybody.
This right now in this generation, 2025, do you think people getting in the streets for money, or do you think they getting in the streets for clout?
Everything they doing for money. Come on, man. Come on. They dissing they ops. They even make ops because they know they make more money. When you can't underestimate the power of influence. Okay. That's everybody literally telling you, bro, if you don't got a gun, you a lame. Or if you don't blow a gun, you don't got a body, you a fucking lame, boy. You're going to try to catch a body.
So, you know, we seen Katie Got Bands even reposted you when she wanted
salute her.
She one of the queens of drill.
For sure. I feel like drill is dead because, first of all, everybody's then they're dead. I salute you, Katie. You the I don't care, like...
Katie Got Bands was like one of the first ones out here, for real. Stop. What is the streets? What do you consider being in the streets?
I feel like if you rob and sell drugs, all type of shit, you was in the streets.
Yeah.
But I feel like a street is a person that's in the streets all the time, bro. Like with the Lucky Ice feature, a random African dude invested into me, bro, and got me a Lucky Ice feature.
So he saw value in you, though.
Saw value in me. And look, God gonna send money to you if he can get it through you. I want the world to just really be they self, bro. And I'm talking about their true self. Like, really find out what that is. When you lose faith, that's when you see people under the bridge. That's when you see. That's the only way you can be under the bridge, bro, is when you lose your faith, bro. Young Will, man, if you ain't tapped in with him, you're lame. Nah, you're lame.
Look! This is the eye of the trenches.
Peace and blessings, family. Who I got with me?
Got your boy Astro, man. You know, father first. But you know I'm the voice of the new era, for sure.
Yes, sir. Where you from, family?
So, God put my soul in Chicago, 111 Peoria. You know, then, you know, my mama broke the generational curse. Got us to Masson and the Birds, man. Then convinced my grandma to move out. And yeah, we been out here.
For sure. So, how long you stay in the Hunts, then move to Masson?
Man, my whole family, that was like a whole, like, upbringing to, I'm the last boy. Mm-hmm. So, you know, my whole family, I got the least of like the experience of living on 111, but like they've been there like, our family been there like 13 years.
So like grandma crib?
Grandma crib.
Yeah, for sure.
And everybody lived there, like my uncle, my auntie, and my mama.
Oh, dang. How many siblings you got? You say you the last boy.
I got 5 siblings.
Oh, dang.
But that's like my cousins. I'm talking about when I lived with, but because my dad wasn't in my life, you know. So,
sure.
But out of my dad kids, it's like 9 of us.
Dang.
But for me and my mama, like for my mama, it's only me and my brother and my sister. So it's only 3 of us, like my main siblings.
So you mentioned you grew up without a father. It's a lot of people who can relate to you.
For sure.
Unfortunately. So how was that growing up without a father, bro?
I mean, first you don't notice the pain that's missing. I was fucking up in school. Like, I was all in alternative schools because I had behavior problems. And, you know, getting older, I realized, doing my research, without a dad in the house, most kids grow up with behavior problems. And the mom always there. So it's not really that's not a problem. It's really the father figure being installing principles in their kid.
Discipline.
Yeah, make sure they thrive later. But yeah, I ain't had no dad.
For sure. So what's some appreciation you give Mom Dukes if she see this? Because she had to play both roles, unfortunately.
Exactly, but she it's a different type of breed woman. I call her Queen Bee. She Queen Bee. She know that.
Yeah.
And I really honestly thank her a lot for everything she did for me. She taught me how, cause she's a tax, she's a CPA. So she taught me how to manage money, and also she's spiritual. She taught me a God. You know, my and gotta shout out my grandma. It was my grandma, my mama. You know, school tried to put me on medicine when I when I was going through my struggles with behavior problems. They tried to put me on medicine, but my mama, my grandma, they spiritual. They knew like it's bigger than that. It's deeper. They ain't allowed me to get on no medicine. That was the biggest thing that actually saved my future, cause Ritalin and all that really messed up kids' heads and shit.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
For sure. So I gotta give her a shout out, and they held it down. And she never kept me away from my dad. You know, my dad had, you know, issues to where, you know, every man got to beat temptation. And, you know, the bottle, alcohol and women.
Women, yeah, though.
And women, man.
Yeah.
You know, he got a lot of, like I said, it's 9 of us, so he had a lot of baby mamas.
Oh, yeah. So,
you know?
yeah. So you at least you got a little understanding of why he liked that. That take a lot to get to that. Because I know at first you probably had some vengeance in your heart. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a channel. You know, you gotta understand, it's no excuse. Like, that was a channel that God sent me through to get here.
100%.
I'm God's child, though. You know what I'm saying? I know my source for real. But he was supposed to definitely be the father, physical father on earth to really, you know, install the principles in me. But I got it. There ain't no excuse. You know, you gotta realize you gotta read these books, man. I read books every day. You know what I'm saying? I read books, listen to seminars every day. Like, that's like most of my time, and then I be in the studio recording, working on my craft. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, let's get straight into it though, bro. You know, we've been seeing each other for a minute, like for a long time. I was in tune with you back when I was in high school. Like, man, I think I reached out to you. If you go to our old DMs, I had reached out to you back when you used to be shooting with Law Mahomes.
For these dead moments, I spent 2 light stacks, yeah. Flexing on your hoe, I know she like that, yeah. Gotta get this dough, I'll be right back, yeah. When I come over, can I pipe that, yeah. Told them hit my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been knowing about you
been
for
tapped in.
Yeah, been tapped in, bro.
Okay.
Long time. So you've been Himothy in the city. You know, I gotta give you your props. But you recently reached out to me this time, right?
For sure.
So let's get into it. What you wanted to speak on, brother? You said.
So I want to speak on the Stop the Drill campaign that I'm coming up with. You know, and it's not to knock, you know, nobody, because I have to realize, bro, I talk to people in the city like that. They really respect me, and they be saying some smart out their mouth. I'm like, damn. Like, so you know it's an image they putting on. Like, it's you choosing to be that instead of who you really are. That smart man, that smart young man. And somebody, it's like in every human is somebody holding something. So instead of like really finding yourself and digging into yourself and bringing out who you really are, they be gangbang and go with the cool shit. So I wanna
they take the easy way out.
The easy way out.
Because like I ain't gonna lie, not to even cut your wisdom. Just to your point, bro. I be around a lot of brothers by their music. You wouldn't know they as smart as they are, bro. And then you speak to them, you probably learn more than you would have learned in the whole class or something.
They be knowing. I saw an interview you had with one of the kids, one of these kids that from Chicago. He said some smart shit about the spiritual. When you asked him, "Do you believe in God?" I'm like, so that showed me they be knowing more, and they just choose the bad route. And I think it's because it's so much when you can't underestimate the power of influence. Okay, so when you around an environment that's everybody literally telling you, bro, if you don't got a gun, you a lame. Or if you don't blow a gun, you don't got a body, you a fucking lame, boy. You're going to try to catch a body. You're going to try to make ops. Yeah. You're going to try to do that. So, but I'm trying to get kids, bro. I'm trying to tell you, be strong like me, bro. Bro, when you go the opposite way, bro. Because look, when you even make it, the drill game is too even over-strategiated. So you got to stand here. If the wave right here, stand the opposite. Because the wave gonna come back to the positivity. God always gonna come back.
It's balance, bro. It's balance.
It's always balance.
But we gotta realize this too. The reason why them choices, it seem like they choosing it right, but it's just like a seesaw. if you put so much stuff on one side of a seesaw, it's gonna go up that way. It's gonna fall down one way, right? So check it out. What they constantly seeing, what they constantly hearing, them choices. It's kind of not even like a choice anymore. It's like they getting forced this way. It's like the magnet pulling them in. You get what I'm saying?
It's just like this, man. It's really.
I'm not making an excuse. I just want people to understand.
No, I understand. Cause I want you to have the side that they might be saying.
Yeah.
And I want to speak.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. So for the perfect point of that, it's about what you choose. Just because they come in the hood and put cocaine, bro, in the hood, bro, don't mean touch it. It's so many ways to go about life to get money, bro. I promise. Like, and especially God gonna supply it. And look, God gonna send money to you if He can get it through you. So that means like your purpose. He sent you here for a reason, bro. He's going. Like I didn't even have to pay. Like when I started rapping, bro, somebody found me and put me in the studio. Like with the Lucky Ice feature, a random African dude invested into me, bro, and got me a Lucky Ice feature.
So he saw value in you, though.
Saw value in me.
But the thing is, check it out. A lot of brothers don't even see the value in themselves. They don't love themselves, bro.
Self-love, man. Thank you for bringing up that topic. And that's the most important thing. Even if when you marry, you have to still remain single. And that means like you have to learn how to love yourself before you even love somebody else. Like you have to love somebody equally to yourself. So if you don't treat yourself right, you're not going to treat nobody else right. Period. So that's the first thing to start life is finding your purpose and love for yourself.
No, facts.
No doubt.
No.
That's the problem in the city, man. They don't love themselves for real.
So you know we seen Katie Got Bands even reposted you when she wanted
salute her.
She wanted the queens of drill.
Sure.
Yeah, you know,
So
Papa. You know what I'm saying?
She stamped that. So, but no, I saw some comments tried to undermine her influence. Don't do that to Katie, bro. Cause I remember Katie. I ain't gonna, bro. I salute you, Katie. You the. I don't care like.
Katie Got Bands was like one of the first ones out here for real. Man.
Stop playing with Katie, bro. For real.
For our generation, at least, you know.
For real, but just because, dude, you know, some people, it be these new kids, they undermine them, like what they work they put in. Like, don't do that to her.
Yeah.
Don't do that to her.
No, that's why, like, they might try to undermine you. That's why I say I've been known about you.
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you know that I know. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like, I want you to speak on this too a little bit, bro, so they know this just ain't no anybody speaking to them right now. You said you done had features and co-signs from the Luckies, the Juice WRLD, Katie Got Bands. Who else, fam?
I want to speak on the Juice, because I know everybody. That's a big topic that's been going around with every blog. And I want to like say the truth. Like, me and Juice was in the same math class, bro. Same gym class, bro.
So you and Juice WRLD was in the same
math class, that's how I met him. Damn. When I met him, he showed me My Club Boys on his phone. He downloaded it on a whole nother app. Damn. He showed me Insane Love. I'm talking about, he used to walk me home from because he was in summer school with me on the same bus. He used to walk me home, bro. And I swear, we used to be freestyling back to back. I used to just tell him everything, all the game, everything, man.
So how was Juice WRLD as a person, like before the fame?
He didn't know himself. He didn't know himself for real. See, everybody not gonna speak, because look, I want to say the real, and I'm not undermining him. He had a pure heart that he didn't like, but he didn't have a dad, so he didn't really have like kind of how can I say, folks, like he ain't really see he kind of looked up to people more than himself, man. He wanted to be in everybody's face a lot, you know. He wanted to tap into the gang shit sometimes, man. But he always knew bigger. Like, that's why he made the music he made, because we used to talk on the phone for hours. Like, it's a tweet that been going viral around to what we talked on the phone for hours, bro. And, bro, we always talked about, like, if we're going to do music, we have to do it, like, big. Like, we gotta, I ain't gonna make pop songs, like, you know what I'm saying?
He was like a pop drill artist, if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying, but that's before he even rapped. I was K-Money, you know what I'm saying? So I was already making that way of pop, doing all type of different songs and shit. And but yeah, that was somebody that really that made me go harder, because when he got on, like everybody told me, like they started, like, cause the city kind of like switched on me, man. Like,
I feel like the same thing happened to me once I started going positive. It felt like everybody that was rocking with me just vanished, bro.
For real, and it's no bitter. Like,
it ain't even bitter. It ain't saying it like bitter. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't, because every time you want to speak your piece, man, they call it bitter, bro. I respect him because he put in work. He had to go in the studio and consistently make thousands of songs, bro. Like, that's what he had to do. Like, I gotta give him props for that. No bap. I ain't gonna write his lyrics. He did that. So I give him props, bro. No bap. But I'ma always say my piece in this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I started the wave before I was the first person with the white kid, man, and making pop songs, man. And I'm glad that he did his thing, bro. Everybody got an influence, bro.
Yeah, shout out Juice, long live Juice.
Long live him, bro.
So, you said you had the Lucky feature, right? So
in high school.
In high school, dang.
With Juice.
With Juice. Oh, so all three of y'all was on it.
Man, no, I'm talking about Juice was in my school.
Oh yeah, okay.
So all this going on, I'm popping. This to just show you, I was K-Money, man. I took over the whole high school. Cause my homie Tyler.
What school? HF?
HF.
Yeah.
We went to HF. My homie Tyler that went viral for the Montclair and the Robbins, man. Chief Keef posted him. Had the whole school chasing him with phones, bro.
Dang.
You can't deny it. And I know everybody that see this interview, you can't deny it. Going around, nigga chasing with the phones, nigga stopping me in the hallway, singing my songs to me, you know? But I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Cause that can't be going.
No, for sure. So what keep you going now?
My daughter, and I found out I'm bigger than rap.
Mm-hmm.
That this just to get it started, but it's just something in me. It's like I love it, you know.
100%. Nah, that can't break it down any easier. So what's the biggest challenge being a father?
Baby mama, you need to be married, and like not saying marriage save a family, but when you get married, you know you're gonna wait around until you know, because this is a person that you never gonna not be with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you got to make sure you find that person, get married, and then because it's not set up for us legally, and you can be there, and they could just have a emotional
shut down and just say,
I don't want to show up with the kid no more on your day.
Dang.
And you got to go to court. Force you to literally go to court, stop what you're doing, knowing that you got so much you're invested in. Now you got to go invest in a lawyer because she might lie and say you did some things and make it harder for you to have custody.
So what's the best part of being a father?
Is my daughter. When I have time with her, when I see her, when I, singing to her, when we performing, like I perform to her, she loves when I perform. We be in the studio, putting her own songs, it gives me that's like mine, like my responsibility.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
So it gave you like a new purpose.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I always have my purpose though. Like God made me He put me here for a reason. Mm-hmm. And He put my daughter here for a reason. She got a purpose in her to where I'm here to literally find, she gonna come to me and tell me what that is, and I'm going to invest in that.
For sure.
That's what I feel like a father's for. But God is your father. But I feel like an earth father is literally you come to Him. God come to you first, and then you go to your father on earth and tell him what you want to do.
100%. How do you know God is real?
Look, it's a faith thing. So if you just don't have faith, I mean, I can't get you to.
It ain't on you to make somebody believe. I know what you mean.
I get the benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get the discernment. I get to see through people. I get this wisdom. I get the intelligence. I get my steps that I need to take for my life.
For sure. So you know how you said drill is dead, right?
It is.
So break down why drill is dead. Like really break it down. I don't even want to ask too many questions. I just want to hear you express yourself, bro.
For sure. I feel like drill is dead because first of all, everybody's then they're dead. Let's start there. R.I.P. them, they souls. But at the end of the day, you reap what you sow. And at the end of the day, it's a lot of kids. Now it's a new upbringing of kids that you're putting on, man, and just making shit worse. Like, it's nothing positive that's coming out of drill, bro. And then when they do get the money, it's not like they investing back in the hood and getting programs for the kids. So it's not like they're doing anything good with the devilish money.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no balance with it in a way.
So they get on from the devilish shit from distant ops and killing people, right? Going viral from it, from killing somebody's child, right? Then they don't even use the money. They use the money to flex diamonds and talk about the hood more and get guns, right? And then influence people that look up to them, because it's kids that look up to them. Influence more people to get out in the streets, gang. For what? I could just see if you could say, bro, damn, I made it through this, bro. I was tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Just saying your truth and your therapy and your songs, man, and you rose above it, but telling people get in the streets. Why? Why would you do that? And then, bro, we're black. Bro, we're so powerful as people, bro.
Do you think it goes back to us not knowing our value, though? Them artists don't even be... Like, you know how you said Juice... Like, even how you said Juice WRLD was one of the biggest artists in the world, one of the most influential artists ever in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
People was calling him the Michael Jackson of like, hip-hop in a way, right? They was, like, people said it. That's what... Yeah, I'm not...
That's what they said, because Kanye West...
Yeah, but not... It got said before.
No, yes.
So, but you said he didn't even realize how powerful he was. He didn't even know his own influence. So,
I mean, he was under.
Yeah,
he didn't have to. Come on, man. They was. They used the biggest influence in the world, Michael Jackson, and put pounds on his jet. Why would you do that? Come on, man. But that's him not knowing his value, cause he thinking they cooler. He thinking they cooler than him. Bro, you cooler than them. No want to be around you. You Juice WRLD. That's my point. That's just all I gotta say.
For sure.
This gangbang ain't it. They'll use you, folks. And then look, they'll trap you until like, okay, this loyalty, this false loyalty, it really be they manipulate you like, okay, if you don't catch this body for me, like crash out, shit. You ain't my homie, gang. First of all, if I was your homie and you know I got kids, gang, why would you even want me to crash out for something you just randomly did in the streets, gang?
Yeah. That's what I tell my homies. Leave me out all y'all stuff, because I ain't on none of that.
But you a hoe for that, though.
Hey, so be it. You feel me?
But
it's easy to say.
We got to switch this. But I'm saying you're not a hoe.
No, you not, though. It take more to say no to that then.
Come on, man.
Cause it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to go do that though. You know what I'm saying? So like,
the main purpose of this shit, bro, is to find out what you're here to do.
100%.
You think you got a life to take a life? You think that's your purpose? Was to chase this down, bro? That what took something from you, bro? You gotta understand, you own nothing, bro, because you can't take it to the grave.
So I'm gonna ask you this: how many rappers you think you know passed away due to gun violence?
Oh my God, man! But like you said, do I know personally?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw kids. I mean, I'm talking about, bro, people that looked up to me in the city. I brought them to this studio. Told them literally, please get out the streets.
Yeah.
They didn't popped up dead 2 weeks. This person named Leak. RPS Soul, bro. Leak, man. He was with this dude named Easy. It was one of the Chicago rappers, man.
Oh, Lil Easy.
Lil Easy. Yeah. But Leak, man, that's my boy though. RP him, man. And I swear to God, I talked to him a couple weeks before he died, bro. I told him, bro, stay out the street, bro. You raw as bro. Like,
stay out the way.
Stay focused, like I'm doing. Stay focused. Just get better. Like, it's about how much shots you take, bro. You're gonna get better, folks. He say, bro, he too deep in. I didn't know what that meant. Now I know what that meant.
Dang. May the Most High be pleased with him, for real.
RP.
So,
but
like,
to his homies, I know it's gonna be hard, because you're gonna be like, damn, man, that get back, bro. I feel like, bro, that don't honor him enough.
What's the best form to get back?
Really, really success, man. I'm talking about success is the biggest get back you could ever do in life. It's literally get successful and be unreachable.
No, for sure. You said be unreachable. That's really staying out the way.
No doubt.
So do you think it's possible to be out the way in Chicago? Be honest.
Of course. I'm out the way. I'm in the studio all day, bro.
But was you ever in the streets though?
I literally chose to hang around in the Heights, folks. Shout out the Heights boys. I gotta shout them out, folks. Nigga, we used to go around beating up everybody.
So you know, we just had this debate or conversation after asking this question, have you ever been in the streets?
Exactly.
But now that we reflect on it, what is the streets? What do you consider being in the streets?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like when you in the street for real, like me, I feel like me in the street, okay, you robbed, bro, you just did like fuck, like you just did like some shit, some bad kids, like, but some people might consider like, okay, trappers might just be, that's a hustler, or so, okay, a street might just be, I don't know.
So is somebody that robbed considered in the streets?
I feel like if you rob and sold drugs, all type of shit, you was in the streets.
Yeah.
But I feel like a street is a person that's in the streets all the time, bro.
So is a homeless man a street nigga?
He's a street. He's in the street all the time, right?
Excuse my language, because I don't even like to use the word. You get what I'm saying?
I get you, but you can consider a homeless man a street, bro.
No, for sure.
If that's the case, man.
Facts.
But I don't know what street niggas.
So what makes you street? You say you don't even know because you ain't one.
I ain't street.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be. I'm me. I'm Astro. So, but I want to ask y'all because y'all defending the drill and y'all defending the. So what makes you street? Because y'all say, you know, you a hoe if you want peace and you just want to be there for your family. You don't want to go to jail because you want to stay there for your daughter. So what's the street? What makes that more cooler than being?
You know, what's y'all definition?
Yeah, what's y'all definition?
Yeah, for sure.
Of a street.
So, what's the biggest difference between the birds and the city? You think?
One is acting. I mean, they all acting, but one got way more opportunity than the other. But they both got opportunity.
It depends on the bird, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But okay, what you mean?
Cause I ain't like you say one got way more opportunity than the other.
And what I mean by that, right, is it's so many different choices to where, like, if you in the birds, bro, your family got some type of money, bro, and you could have went to some type of program and did something, bro. You didn't have to like why a street got to be a career?
Nah, for sure, I get that. But I ain't gonna lie though, cause like if you go to like they just put out like the poverty rates like Dalton, Harvey, Riverdale, like they put all that like Robbins, all that. They just as poorest places in the city, some of the worst places.
Yeah, but in Fort Heights, right? Cause we
Fort Heights, the worst.
I was around Fort Heights, but you gotta understand, like it's even in Fort Heights, like, and that's very up, bro. But it's still a choice to where it don't matter where you at in the world, bro. It's like about choosing what you want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And building and repetition.
That's the same with the city though, because I ain't gonna lie. Like the worst trenches in the city, if you go 5 blocks up, it's a whole different world, bro. A whole different world.
That's what I'm saying. Like
neighborhoods, bro. Think about it. Even we could go take it back all the way to back in the day. The Cabrini Greens projects was the worst projects, right? Like they said in America, right? Okay. But it was right next to the richest place. That was like right next to the Gold Coast, the richest place in Chicago.
I ain't gonna lie. I think, bro.
So do you think it's a system to make us this way? Like
it's a mindset.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, like it's about even with this story, bro. To where it was like it was this person, right? Mm-hmm. He had a house, like he had some land, but a gold mine was under it. Yeah. And if he would have dig a little bit deeper, bro, he would have had the gold. Somebody else started digging and decided not to stop, bro, and got to the gold. So I feel like it's about, bro, people quit. Like
that go back to that faith thing.
Faith, bro. When you lose, oh yes, perfect. Thank you. When you lose faith, that's when you see people under the bridge. That's when you see. That's the only way you can be under the bridge, bro. If when you lose your faith, bro.
But I'm gonna say this: in the trenches, do you feel like we gotta have a whole lot more faith?
Bro, I feel like faith is faith.
No, 100%.
You gotta 100% believe in God.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You can't 99%.
Yeah, I'm with you on this, but I'm playing a role as if I'm just.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because you know this
I'm just
gonna be.
responding.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You know how somebody else gonna look at this.
Yes.
The person that's gonna make an excuse about it.
Yes.
So, but I was taught this though, bro. I heard excuses are monuments that lead to nothing that often offend the listener. So, how do you feel about excuses, bro?
Excuses. I feel like that, like crying over spoiled milk.
For sure.
It's always the next move. But you gonna stop doing, like, if this don't work, bro, you gotta do something else. And every shot, look, success really be doing the same shit over and over again, bro, but better. Literally, bro.
You
like,
just defined it.
I swear to God, bro. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, and a lot of people can't get to that 1,000 shot, that 1,000 time. They give up, but the third time, the 10th time, the 20th time.
Sure.
I swear to God, bro, it be go behind 100 times or 1,000 times, and then the more times you do it, the better you just get, gang. So it's really until you die, you don't know what type of potential you can pull out yourself.
Nah, 100%. You just gotta keep going.
Keep going. And
So
like,
what you was gonna say about that?
but when you keep going, don't just do the same. Like what I had, like, even when in the studio, folk, like, cause you can keep on doing the same shit, bro, and end up looking up. You made 1,000 of the same songs. You gotta have some type of attention, gang. Attention every time, folk. Like, all right, bro, let me try this. Let me.
You saying intention?
Yeah, intention. You gotta be
Yeah.
intentional. I'm sorry, but yes, you gotta have intent. What you want to do, what you want to work on today. Do you want to okay? See what you lack. All right, so let me see how I can make this a strength. Like you gotta just be really working on yourself, folks. Like
Self-analysis in a way.
bro, people be looking at another person's life more than they self, bro, and everything to win the game of life is in you, bro. Like you gotta really focus on yourself, bro. Everything that you ever want in life, folks. Like the future you. The real you is trapped inside you.
So, what make you different than everybody else?
Me knowing that. My source is God.
So, I'm gonna ask you this: just by looking at you, what's something people wouldn't know that you could do?
I ain't gonna lie. Just looking at me, they probably don't even think I talk like this.
No, for sure.
Just
They
looking
see
at
the locks, you tall, you dark skinned, they instantly gonna think you just on some straight rah-rahs. I'm just saying by the average, you know what I'm saying?
I surprise people every day. Person, girl.
Like, same here with me. I got locks, I'm light skinned, I got tattoos, all
exactly,
that.
they gonna think you know?
Yeah, you feel me?
Don't judge a book by its cover though.
Yeah. So what's the step we could take to stop?
But no, what made me though?
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
answer that question.
My bad, bro.
Let me answer that question. I'm literally being me. Bro, it's you is you.
Yeah, for sure.
And can't nobody ever be another you.
No, fact.
Young Will. When you die, ain't nobody can ever be you again, bro. So literally, I chose to just be me. I'm like, okay, what do I like? What type of music do I like? What do I want to speak of?
No, for sure.
Fuck, gang.
Somebody gonna like it, somebody gonna relate to
bro.
it.
So whoever can relate to and like the shit I like in my world, come join me.
So what's a verse, lyric, quote, or something of yours that could describe your life?
Man, I got so much songs, but that describe my life.
Or this moment?
Oh yeah, I say Astro stuff is pockets, now it's Thanksgiving. I say this life is not a game, I'm talking about no kidding. And I fall down and I get up and I do no bitching. We ain't worried about them boys, they don't see the vision. That's how I describe my life.
Break it down.
So, really, right now, I've been getting more attention, more money than I ever been getting. So it's Thanksgiving, I've done stuff in my pocket, it's Thanksgiving. But I found out this life is not a game, and I fell down before, bro. Like, everybody gonna fall down, bro. But I don't complain. I ain't complain, bro. The whole time here, I kept going. Like, if you could see my whole journey, you ain't never see me stop. I kept on going, bro. No matter what hate you saw, I done lost my uncle, I done lost so much people, I done cried, bro. But I kept going. I ain't do no bitching. You feel
that's
me?
real.
Because I saw the vision.
What's the biggest obstacle you took? Like had to go through?
Man, the biggest obstacle I had to go to.
Or overcome, you know?
I feel like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I go through so much hard shit to where I think it's just normal. Like, I feel like, okay, cause at the end of the day, I had to build this from the ground up to where, like, I had to even learn, even after I got to a certain spot to where I was K-Money, all that, I had to get back. I fell down, like after, okay, I hit 1 million views, right, on my world. After Juice got on, cause he was already on his page, because, you know, he was me. All right, boom, I hit 1 million views, it got copyrighted. So I had to start over.
Dang.
Fucked my whole shit up. So then, boom, now I'm back to that level. I'm getting features. I just got $1,000 feature. Like, I'm back to that level because I was getting $1,000 features when I hit 1 million views. But I now got 1 million views on YouTube.
For sure.
So I had to really overcome that. Like, damn, like really spark my shit back up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't that shit was crazy. Imagine you hitting 1 million views, bro, and it got copyrighted.
And then they just take all it. Man, that'll hurt your boy.
Oh my God.
Because that's like your livelihood. That's what you banking on now.
That's what got me moved to the 8, because I moved to the 8 after I hit 1 million views.
Oh, dang.
That's why everybody, you know, my mama invested, everybody invested.
Now everybody believing in you, everybody counting on you, yeah.
Because they saw that 1 million views.
Yeah, so
So imagine the pressure.
Yeah, for sure. That pressure, they say pressure either burst or burst pipes.
Exactly.
Which one you gonna? He said it made a diamond. Now for sure.
It made a diamond.
So where you see yourself 5 years from now, family?
5 years from now, I will be #1 on the Billboard.
You say 5 years from now, you stamping it. What's today? June 4th, Wednesday at 1:29 p.m.
Remember this, man. I will be #1 on the Billboard.
2025 at that too.
Yes. If it's an album or something, but I will be on that Billboard #1 artist.
Yes, sir.
For sure. And I will definitely make a change to where, you know, just leading the new voice of the era, new era for Chicago, man. New voice, new sound, new way.
Facts.
New lane.
So I want to take it into this before we close out. I want you to speak on the Queens and this statement. You said, "My daughter made me rethink legacy. I choose to live, not die trying to prove something." Break that down. And then I want you to speak on like the Queens, what we could do better as kings so women can know they queens.
Okay. So that breakdown, to where I decided to choose legacy instead of crashing out. First of all, because I got something more to live for with my daughter. And crashing out, I don't want to show her that. That's something I don't want to show her. Even the type of man that she choose in the street, she don't see her father that she might choose that in the street. I don't want her to even think that's close to cool. So I chose legacy, something to where I can be remembered when I'm died. You know?
100%.
And for the queens, man, I feel like the kings, we gotta just be better men to where they feel like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be honest. Sometimes we don't show up as the man that we supposed to be, man. We choose to go to that party instead of reading that book, bro, on fatherhood and on being a better man and improving ourselves. That's risk. That's going to improve our,
100%.
Our surroundings. Like, bro, you got to understand the influence that you got on your woman and your environment, bro. As you the foundation as a man, as a father of your household. That means you're the foundation. That means that. So in the foundation, you lift everything up. You.
What's something you got to say to the fathers out here so we ain't got to have no more fatherless children and everything, bro?
Man, no matter what you do, when you have a kid, bro, lay down in your bed, bro. But that don't mean you gotta stop everything you do. Just like let that feel you, like let that put you in another state of mind, like to where like really like, alright, it's time to really go hard and face the shit that you're supposed to face. Like, don't run. Like, it ain't supposed to be fun all your life, bro. Like, kids are beautiful, and just step up to that shit. Even when the mama ain't right, bro. But to stop that, to stop the fatherless child, just choose your woman wisely, please. Like, and all right, you got to just beat temptation, bro. And hey, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, we all deal with temptation. When you eat the wrong food, that's temptation. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So it's really that. It's about getting with God, bro, and really trying to really be the best man you can be, bro. Beat temptation, bro, and just do what you know that's right.
100%. So is there anything else you want to get off your chest today, family? Speak on it, brother.
I want to get off my chest, man. I want the world to just really be they self, bro. And I'm talking about their true self. Like, really find out what that is. Find out, like, all right, who the fuck am I? Like, what do I like? Like, really think about, like break the chains off in the perspective to, like, stop living up to perspective people see you. Like, they might see you as, oh, that's Lil Bro from woo. You not, show them that you not that, you more than Lil Bro. Yeah. Show them that you this not. That's the real you. Like, show them that whatever you discover into yourself, show it, bro. Don't be scared, bro.
So what's something you would have told your younger self since you said Lil Bro?
Man, I tried to live up to, that's why I was going in the streets, following after my brother in the Heights. Mm-hmm. Because that was cool. I wanted to be looked at as like that.
So can you explain, like, a situation in the streets? Don't go into too much detail where you realize the streets ain't it.
Man, folk, I didn't realize the street ain't it since, like, just when you look at it, bro, like, looking at different people that get money for real, bro, like, it's just too much around the money to where it ain't even consistent. It's not good money. You gotta watch over your back. It's just too much.
So you got in the streets for money.
That's what most people do.
I don't think they getting in the streets for money now.
They say they get in the streets
for clout.
Okay, oh yeah, okay, clout. But no, most of the time you gotta understand, bro. This shit started from dope gang, bro.
So I'm gonna ask you this right now, in this generation, 2025. Do you think people getting in the streets for money, or do you think they getting in the streets for clout?
Man, clout equal money, right? I mean, they want the clout for money, right?
Yeah.
Everything they doing for money. Come on, man. Come on. They dissing they ops. They even make ops because they know they make more money. Like, come on, bro. Even labels sign that shit, bro.
Wait, what you say? They make ops because they make money?
I swear to God, bro. When you got an op, bro. When your op die, bro, your shit the people start watching. For real. They like, cause who you beefing with, you gonna have to make a new op, bro. You got off beefing with other sides, bro. Mm-hmm. So to keep this going, you're gonna have to make new ops, bro.
Dang.
Wrong or right?
But then we're gonna be extinct then.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's happening. But that's what they want us to do. That's what I'm trying to tell us, bro. We can come together powerful, bro. All the gangs, bro. Bro, just leave the past in the past, bro. Cause you shooting somebody, bro, ain't gonna make nothing better, bro, in the future, bro. Cause even after you shoot them, bro, you ain't gonna feel better, gang. Cause you're gonna have that anxiety, bro. You can't sleep at night, bro. You can't even move no more. You can't even go out your crib feeling safe no more, bro.
Yeah. Now you all paranoid and got PTSD and everything else.
So was it really worth it?
No, for sure.
Come on, man. Let's just choose something better, please. Can we just get past that bullshit, bro? Please.
Sure.
Please.
So before we close out, I want you to ask this. What's something you want to do better in your own life?
That's what I'm doing, man. I'm not making drill music.
You said not making
I ain't making no drill music. I ain't trying to do no parts of the bullshit, of the negativity, of the madness. I don't want no parts of it. So I'm just going to separate myself like I did. And I don't mind what they say about me. Call me lame, whatever. But I'm going to show you it's another way. I'm going to show you what real gangster is. Taking care of your kids, standing on legacy, standing on principles, standing on business.
No, for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
So if they could let anybody out of jail right now to change the trenches, who do you think could do it?
I don't think it's nobody in jail. I think it's somebody out of jail that can do it. You know what I'm saying? But
sure.
Cause when you in jail, you already did made an impact to where already wrong to where you already showed the biggest impact of okay, you see where that get you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the biggest thing that you could do.
Cause jail do show a big impact.
That's what I'm saying. So I think
right.
that's the best thing.
Yeah, you were dang. That's a different way of saying it. Nah, for sure.
But it's people outside, bro, that ain't did shit that can change the world, bro. You know, that ain't got no history.
So do you think it's gonna take a brother from the streets to change the streets, or is it gonna take a brother that's not from the streets?
Not from the streets. You don't gotta be from the street. It gotta take. It can be from. It can be both. It got
It's
to be
gonna take us all, if you ask me.
All of us.
Oh, for sure.
It's gonna take all of us, bro. It's gonna take the streets to say, bro, bro, can we? Let's find a way to get our differences together.
No, facts.
Because at the end of the day, because it's billions of people. So if y'all want to save y'all own self, because look, I'm trying to tell you, this world gonna keep on going when you die. Mm-hmm. All right. Eventually, it's gonna get to good, bro. So you either want to live your life right, or you want to be extinct, die from the streets, folks. Because at the end of the day, folks, this shit gonna change. It changes like inevitable, bro. So like this change is gonna happen regardless.
Change. One thing that's certain in life is change,
bro. So it's either you gonna change with the times or you gonna die out.
No, I could agree with you, brother. So any last words, anything?
Nah, stay tuned for Astronaut Gospel and stay tuned. Just
you say what?
Astronaut Gospel.
Astronaut Gospel.
Yes, that's my new album coming out with, and I'm working on that. And I'm coming real different. I'm digging in. I'm gonna show the world when you dig into yourself and what you can truly bring out.
You say different flavors on that.
Different flavors, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any shout outs you want to do? Anything like that? Are you good?
Shout out my mama. And shout out my grandma.
No, for sure. Shout out them queens, man. We out, man. Who you shooting with, family?
Young Will, man. If you ain't tapped in with him, you're lame. Now you're lame.
No, for sure.